Hello and welcome. It's Treasure Chest Tuesday, and if you didn't know, I was already passionate about flowers. I wanted to share with you my garden of violets that are all blooming as spring. It's just amazing how they're all blooming. So I'm very proud of my uh, kids, I guess I would say. So you get to share them with me, or I get to share them with you. So welcome, welcome. Freedom. Freedom of expression. Ooh, that's always a good one because, we talk about that in the United States. We talk about Second Amendment and freedom to say what we wish to say. And nowadays, everybody seems to think we're supposed to be able to say whatever we want to say when we want to say it. And there's truth to that. Absolutely. We have the freedom to speak. But this is not a political talk. I promise. It's not a TED Talk either. So, recently I've been thinking about that because we have so many that we object to, right? I don't like the way he says this. I don't like the way she says that. I wish they would just stop talking like this or giving expression to themselves like that. And we get all, caught up in how everyone else is not supposed to be. And that puts us on the same side of being that person we don't want them to be, which is very opinionated and very sure about being right and very clear that our way is the true highway, even though we're very clear that theirs is not. Theirs is a crazy highway. So how do we go to a deeper level with that and come from a soulful, heartful place in communication? Well, I was at the Hollywood Bowl recently. I live in the Los Angeles area. Huge outdoor arena, performance place. For those who don't know it, you can look it up, Hollywood Bowl. And it holds probably 30,000 people, I think. Something like that. And I was seeing Trevor Noah. You'll have to look his name up as well if you don't know him. He's a comedian, but he's very intelligent, very conscious, and he travels around the world doing comedy acts. So he was hilarious. Let me tell you how great it is to be in a huge stadium of people laughing over and over and over again. Talk about bringing the joy, the light, the laughter in a collective for humanity. Fantastic. And he was speaking at the end of a whole week of comedy shows with a bunch of other comedians as well. So laughter, basically laughing at ourselves, our human existence and our human crazy selves. So, without doing a whole scenario about that, one thing he did say is it's important for us to lead with how we want to connect. How do we want to connect with another? Lead with that, regardless, and I mean regardless, of how a person approaches us, regardless of how another person is. We run into people that are complaining all the time. I don't like complaining. I'm not a complainer. And it used to rub on me, they're complaining, and then I finally went, whatever, that's what they're going to do. Complainers will complain, and that's how they decide they're going to get their needs met. So when he said, lead with how you want to connect, I was like, of course. Rather than just going, oh, I don't want to listen to those complainers. I'm tired of complainers. When somebody complains, I just sort of shut down. I went, how do I want to connect with a person that's complaining? I want to be able to be my authentic self. So either I lead with, hi, how are you? It's great to see you again, even if they've been on my list of people I never wanted to see again, or whatever, just to create a scenario. How do I want to be in that situation? Now, all of us have had a tendency to be people pleasers, but this is one area where we really are, interestingly enough, people pleasers. If somebody is complaining, somebody's talking about drama that they're in and it's not the space we are in, how do we go about being in that? Do we go, oh, stop, that's disgusting? Nope. No, we don't complain about what they're doing. That doesn't help, right? We lead with the way we want to lead. We shift the conversation, not to take over, but to be able to have a place to be seen the way, for ourselves, the way we want to be seen. Live the way we want to live. No one can keep us from living the way we want to live unless we let them. That's all part of being overly empathic, being a people pleaser. All of that is letting other people have an influence on us. So lead with how you want to lead. Makes all the difference. It's worth thinking about because we're going to have a lot of conversations in the next number of months. And one of them, if you live in the United States, is going to be about politics. There's no way to avoid it. We have a major election coming up, and it's not about politics, it's about our lives. It's about our lives. And the people who are in certain positions do have an impact on our lives. So we can't just say, I don't like politics. No, nobody likes the political arena and all that goes on. But we do want our lives, and we want to make choices in our lives. So, choices. Freedom comes from choices and leading from how you want to connect, which means you are free to give expression to self regardless of how someone else is giving expression to themselves in that moment. You see? So I'm going to read something to you, and you can just take a few breaths and feel yourself in a meditative state, because this is a beautiful way to remember how we can be in any situation. It all lives within us. The capacity we have to shift out of reaction, trigger, being upset with another person, to how we truly want to be. It all lives in us and can be drawn upon. When I am in fear, I reach for the invincible strength within me. It's always there. When I am in the midst of tears, I find the invincible smile that's always present. When I am in chaos, I uncover the calm that is within me, the eye of the storm. When I am in resistance, hate, maybe some anger, I reach for my soul and the heart of love, seeking to claim its higher ground within me. No matter how it may feel like my world or my life or a particular situation or person is pushing against me, within me is something stronger, that universal power of knowing, with love all is well. And that is what I want to lead with. May these words inspire you to go deeper in yourself, find the gold of the love, the peace, the light that always lives within your heart and soul, and lead with that and draw upon that no matter what. It is yours. Reclaim it. Have a blessed time until we meet again over this YouTube channel, and so much love to you and all that you love. Bye for now.